So you're on this video because most likely you're struggling after birth, right? You might have heart palpitations, pain in your body, can't sleep, dipped moods, guilty, shame, all sorts of feelings in the postpartum time, and wondering, how can you heal naturally? If you're a natural mama like me, then you don't want to take medications. Today I'm going to share the 4 simple steps to deep dive into your symptoms and to start feeling like yourself again. Now I know you're overwhelmed with motherhood and busy, so make sure you grab the free postpartum recovery roadmap where we dive deep into healing your body naturally by getting to the root cause of your symptoms. And if you're serious about healing naturally, make sure you book a free call with myself, Tara, so that we can discuss how I can support you the most on healing your body after baby. So I believe we need deep nutrition in the postpartum time. We also need to fill any nutrient gaps you're experiencing. So step number 1 in healing your body naturally is to fill these nutrient gaps. If you haven't already, you want to make sure you get a full CBC panel from your doctor, a full blood draw, and then also a full thyroid panel. They will not do a full thyroid panel, so make sure you ask for that. Additionally, you may ask your doctor to look into your copper levels to see if they're too high. And then an out-of-pocket test would be if you have the MTHFR gene, so that we know we need to work on your methylation. So once we get these blood draws, we're looking at the levels, and keep in mind they're not always normal. So sometimes the paper will say normal, or your doctor will say it's normal, but we really want to dig deep into what those numbers are and where you may need more support. Of course, diet is always first, but when you are busy and trying to heal, high-quality supplements can serve you for years to come. They're also amazing for your children because most of us have a really hard time to fill these gaps with our food, with diet, and also when we lead a busy, stressful life, we need more vitamins. Keep that in mind. So when you are running, not resting, you need more vitamins because your body's burning through them more. So the first step is to eat protein. So to have enough protein, say 30 grams just for breakfast, 20 to 30 grams, so that your day is getting off to a good start. So keep in mind that consuming protein will help you heal faster. We also want to look at your vitamins as well. I've talked about this in the last 2 weeks ago video about how methylation is extremely important, and I cover which vitamins you need. But we want to look at your vitamins and look at methylated vitamins, as well as magnesium and vitamin D and omega-3s. So we really want to fill this nutrient gap. If you had antibiotics before birth, or you had surgery, or you lost a lot of blood with a vaginal birth, then we really need to fill your body with more nutrients. So step number 1 is called restore. Step number 2 in healing depression and anxiety is release. Releasing trauma, releasing intrusive thoughts, and working on your mindset now as a mother, which is called matrescence. This journey into becoming a mother. What are your thoughts about mothering? What are your experiences from your own childhood? It's amazing how we are triggered from our own childhood once we have our own children. I didn't know this word until all the therapy I've done after my husband passed away. So when you enter the world of therapy, you start learning about triggers. Your children will trigger you every day, all day, for a very long time. So you need to learn how to create that barrier, that it's not about you. There's a separation between our children and ourselves. And mothering them is it's extremely challenging. So entering some therapy, learning how to calm your nervous system, learning about your own subconscious thoughts and intrusive thoughts, and learning how to use your words more specifically, not only for yourself, your own self-love, but also for your children can be life-changing, and your partner. So brain retraining can help. Nervous system regulation exercises and nervines, herbal nervines, can really help calm your nervous system. So there's never just one botanical that you take that will fix this and you'll feel like yourself again, right? It's this consistent life work of bettering ourselves. And becoming a mother is the most work you will ever do, self-work, personal self-work, to becoming a better person that there is, along with starting a business. Because you're consistently challenged with negative thoughts, with other people's impressions of how you should be doing things, and it is your life work to better yourself so that you can become the best mom possible. Now, the third step is restoring your body with herbal medicine. Now, I am an herbalist, but there are times women do need medications for anxiety and depression, and I recognize that. But even if you choose to take medications, you can also work on yourself, work on filling nutrient gaps and taking herbal remedies, and it actually makes the medications work better. Isn't that crazy? So whether you choose medications or herbal medicine, I believe it should be part of your healing journey, because by adding in adaptogens and nervines, it can really help calm your nervous system. When your nervous system is calm, you make better choices. There's fewer accidents in your family. Trust me, that's a big one. And you're able to make more sound choices and break through the brain fog you may be experiencing. So the third step in healing is adding in herbal medicine and homeopathy. I'm a huge believer in homeopathy to really help nourish your body and quiet those intrusive thoughts so that you can work on changing those intrusive thoughts to more gratitude, joy, and love, which is who you are innately meant to be and already are. We just need some more support so that your body starts feeling better and then your thoughts start changing. Now, what is the fourth step? The fourth step is repairing your gut, repairing leaky gut syndrome. Do you have digestive issues? I'd love to know. Let me know in the comment area below. So one piece of healing your body is looking at your gut health. What foods are creating inflammation, which may be creating heart palpitations and then making you feel unsafe? For example, after the kids, I thought I could have a glass of wine at dinner with my late Italian husband, and we would be consuming wine most nights with dinner. That was affecting my methylation, which we talked about a few videos ago, creating anxiety, creating heart palpitations and insomnia, and creating inflammation, which was affecting my gut health. On top of that, when you have a glass of wine, what do you want? A piece of bread and cheese, or you want these other foods you wouldn't typically eat. So it just creates this inflammation in your body. So there's a term called leaky gut syndrome, and when you have leaky gut syndrome, you will have inflammation of your skin, bloating, constipation, diarrhea, joint pain. You'll have all sorts of symptoms that seem weird and strange, and no one can identify why they're happening. So when we seal and heal your gut with botanicals like slippery elm or DGL, which is licorice, then it helps calm the nervous system. So we know there's a connection between your gut health and your mood, and by addressing your digestion is the fastest way to heal your mood. So what you can do is consider removing inflammatory foods like wheat, dairy, eggs, and soy possibly. You might also take a food sensitivity test to see what comes up for that. And then we have to restore your gut health. So removing the food is not enough. That's the mistake I see people make. They remove the wheat only or the dairy only, but they don't work on healing the gut. So again, the botanicals that help heal the gut include aloe vera, slippery elm, and DGL, which is licorice, along with maybe digestive enzymes or HCl if you need. Now this regime is called the 4R, or now the 5R approach, where we're looking at sealing and healing the gut. After you complete this, maybe 2 weeks, maybe a year if you have autoimmune disorders, then you'll notice that you can incorporate these foods once again, once in a while. So you might be able to have dairy once a week, and that's okay. Or wheat once a day, and that's okay. So once you seal and heal the gut lining, your mood changes, your joint pain goes away, and you might be able to enjoy these foods once in a while. So these are the 4 steps. You are restoring your body with vitamins and minerals. You're releasing the trauma and intrusive thoughts. You're regulating your nervous system as well. You're restoring by adding in herbal medicine and homeopathy. And then last, you're repairing your gut health. You're sealing and healing so that your digestive issues vanish and autoimmune disorders get reversed. So if you're ready to take the next step in healing depression, anxiety, insomnia, anger, and rage naturally, make sure you book a free call with myself, Tara Gregorio, and we can talk about the best ways I can support you on your healing journey. See you next week.